Hello, bonjour, namaste, ni hao, and ohio, everybody. What is going on? It is Gale here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel once again for another Danmachi Battle Chronicle video. And today, we are here to take a look at the secret character who is now officially in the game. And what that means is that today's video will be spoilers. Yes, today's video will contain spoilers. And so, of course, if you are an anime only and you don't want to get spoiled, you might have to hop off the game for the foreseeable couple of next weeks. But of course, along with that, I'm not gonna lie, this thumbnail will probably feature the said character, so I do apologize, but hey, I have to do what I gotta do for the content, of course, right? But still, nonetheless, it will contain spoilers about details regarding the anime and of course what's not been shown in the anime more specifically, right? So of course, just keep that in mind, that obviously we're going to talk about, you know, the skills, the details about the strength of this character and so on and so forth. So just keep that in mind when you're watching this video. And of course, if you guys are going to enjoy it, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Did you guys summon, and if so, what did you guys end up getting on the banner? Now, of course, the secret character, as expected, is indeed Ryu Leon. Now, to be honest, I had a thought process that it would be one of three characters. Two I can't really mention at this point in time still because the anime is not airing, but I knew that Ryu was going to be one of them, and especially with this week's episode, you know, scheduled to be Astrea Record, the title of it was Astrea Record, it made a lot of sense. This Ryu is a fire tank, Legacy of Justice Ryu, and we have a lot to discuss about this character because this character has a lot of things that are quite different compared to the normal Ryu, including her magic and her level as well. So if you take a look at the character details, I'm curious to see if they actually feature her level. I know that okay, they haven't. No, they have. Oh my god, they've actually spoiled it as well. God damn, they've actually, that has just completely spoiled the entire thing. So yes, this is a Ryu Leon that is level 6, of course, right? They even released a figure for her, pre-orders for a figure for her, where they did say that she's already achieved level 6 as well, which is amazing to say the least. It's quite funny in that sense. But yeah, this is a Ryu that has reached level 6. Now let's take a look at her skills. This is a fire tank, so it'll be quite interesting to see how she fares, of course, right? First and foremost, we got to go down to A0, and then we'll build her up slowly but surely as well. We'll take a look at how she performs at higher awakenings as well. So we're going to start off with the normal attack. It is attack multiplier of 52%, 4 hit front-facing AoE attack. When Justice's answer is granted, attack multiplier of 60% for 4 hit front-facing AoE attack. So it seems like Justice's answer is some sort of like new mechanic for her. I assume it's very similar to the likes of, you know, when we get the Realis stacks for Water Bell, or the Etoile stacks for Wind Bell and Harmonia, or, you know, the more recent release of the Water Eyes, where she's able to, of course, get a you know, very interesting boost with that water counter shield and everything that she's got going on. So it seems like that must be something, it must be something similar to that as well. Then we have what is our first ever light novel in this game. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is something we would see like 6 years into the game or 5 years into the game, not right now. Danmachi only got this level of text like 5 years into the game or something. But anyways, we're gonna have to read through this entire thing. And we'll have to read through it again when we get to A1 and A2 and all, but we'll have to deal with that later on. Aeroplat's Goko, 104% attack multiplier, cooldown 400, 3 hit front-facing round AoE attacks. During charge, 39% attack multiplier, 3 hit front-facing AoE round attacks. Constantly grants 5% increased shield for 10 seconds, max 10 stacks to all units. After charge, 143% attack multiplier, 3 hit front-facing round AoE attack, grants 6.5% shield to self for 10 seconds. So basically what this is basically you're getting a little bit of attack during her charge as well, which is very similar to Lafia in that sense, very similar to Earth Lafia, which makes her actually very, very solid in that sense. You'll consistently get some damage from her as well, even though she's an attacking unit, well, technically a tanking unit, I should say. She will be able to attack regularly, which is good. When granted Justice's answer, the initial base multiplier goes up to 156%, becomes a 5 hit front-facing AoE attack, and then during the charge it goes up to 58.5%, 5 hits as well, 5 hit front-facing round AoE attack. you get 5% shield increase for 10 seconds, max 10 stacks to all units, and a 20% damage increase, max 5 stacks to self. And then after the charge, you get 214.5% attack multiplier, and you get also basically a 6.5% shield to self, and a 30% increased damage taken to enemy for 20 seconds. So the enemy takes 30% more damage, which is very good. Rose Marinus Alvaria. Attack multiplier of 312%, cooldown 800, 6.5% shield to self for 10 seconds, and when Justice's answer is granted, attack multiplier of 468%. When an enemy is burning, increase 91% damage and grants 6.5% shield to self for 10 seconds. Wow, this unit actually might be able to use Golden Time. Let's see special move Astrea Record. Attack multiplier of 585%, 2000 cooldown, 15% shield to all units for 10 seconds, grants Justice's answer to your own unit for 20 seconds, and inflicts burn with an attack multiplier of 1% for 10 seconds, and 19.5% reduces endurance for 20 seconds to enemies. Okay, so Justice's answer can last for 20 seconds, and it reduces 5% damage received, and it also changes the effects of the techniques as we saw there. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So yeah, the fact that she's able to inflict burn for 10 seconds, it's a little low at A0, but still very nice nonetheless. And especially when you're using it with technique 2, you'll be fine as well, getting that boosted damage and everything as well for 10 seconds or whatever it is. It's really good, I guess, in that sense, right? Astray Record Plus at A1. So the multiplier goes up, you get 18% shield through all own units for 15 seconds. So a bit of a boost there in terms of duration and shield. The Justice's answer goes up to 20 seconds, and you get 5 stacks of 20% damage increase for 10 seconds, which is insane to own unit. And then you get a multiplier of burn for 15 seconds, and then you get another burn as well wait, what? Oh, you get the burn on yourself? Is that what happens? No, it inflicts a burn to enemies. Yeah. Okay, that's a little bit confusing, but the enemies also receive a burn for 15 seconds. I think they might have added those two things by mistakenly. Again, it's supposed to be one thing. We'll have to see. 22.5% reduces endurance for 25 seconds to enemies. Wow, okay. All right. That's a lot to digest. We'll have to do the trial before we do anything else to see exactly what's going on here. Okay, we've got... Oh god, I can't believe I have to read this all again. I'm gonna just try and skim through everything and we'll see if what's the difference here. So at A2, the multiplier goes up. The charge multiplier, during charge multiplier goes up. You get a stack of... You get the shield stacks as well as per normal. This is pre-Justice's answer, basically. So pre-Justice's answer, it seems like nothing changes. Nothing changes pre-Justice's answer. After you get Justice's answer and you're using technique 1, the multiplier goes up. You get 35% increased damage received to enemies for 20 seconds in the initial hit itself. That wasn't there before. So the initial hit never gave the damage received to enemies, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that never happened. So that comes up here. You also get, during the charge, you get 5% shield, 20% damage increase, so that doesn't change. And then you get more damage increase taken by the enemy, or the damage taken by the enemy is increased when you do the after charge attack as well. Okay, that's a lot to digest there. That's a lot to digest there. Rose Marinus and Alvaria Plus basically gives you 430% attack multiplier, 6.5% shield. And then when Justice's answer is granted, you get a better multiplier, better damage multiplier, damage increase multiplier that is, and shield as well, which is very, very good. A4, okay, A4 does the same, basically gives you an even bigger boost on technique 2, it seems like, as well, which is nice, I'd say. Yeah, that's actually pretty good because you'll get a lot of damage on her skill as well, which will be very, very good there, in all honesty. That'll be fantastic. That will be fantastic in that sense. All right, and A5. What does A5 do? A5 gives you an extra 100% fire damage increase for 25 seconds, and everything just jumps up in terms of duration. Wow, okay. Yeah, this Ryu is going to be a very offensive tank. Absolutely. She's giving everybody a lot of shield. She's giving herself a lot of shield. But more importantly, what she's also doing is she's giving a lot of damage as well. This Ryu is going to be very offensive. I think this Ryu might be basically like how Otarl was on his release, where he was super offensive. This is what I was kind of hoping that we'd see from Alfred when he released, right? When he released, he was so like mid as a defensive unit, but it's because they never gave him anything. You look at his kit and it's super bare bones when you think about it, whereas Ryu's just dumped with everything. So it's crazy in that sense. Let's take a look at this now. Let's see how she fares here. So her raw damage, as you can see, is not great without Justice's answer. Same with the abilities here, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's not too bad. Now this is pre-Justice's answer, and remember, no assist, no scene cards. It's not really the best thing to look at this because you can't really rely on this information too much. But let's take a look at, of course, when we get Justice's answer into the mix and everything. So let's charge up everything here and see a stray record. Good ability move there. Ooh, that was a big jump in damage, I feel, which makes sense because Justice's answer is that you know, getting that. Are we taking damage? No, we're not taking damage. I was gonna say, so because I was wondering about the whole burn thing, and it seems like that's wrong in the thingy, which is good to note. And of course, you can reset stacks as well for the damage boost as well. Now remember, this is a 5 Ryu as well, so there's obviously going to be that as well, right? But that's good to note as well, in that you know, the whole burn thing is just a little bit wrong in the actual text, which is, thank God for that. Okay, all right, let's see now how we fare against this boy right here. So this is going to be very interesting. So she can knock down the enemy, it seems like. It's going to be interesting to see what enemies she can knock down and can't knock down later on. Of course, getting potentially the likes of, you know, Golden Time is going to be very good on her. I just wish she had a little bit better movement speed. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. I mean, realistically, it is not the end of the world. You're going to use her special move quite regularly as well. So yeah, getting Golden Time with her and the special move going, yeah, I think that's going to be a must-have, 100%. I think it is going to be a must-have for sure. Okay, I think it's time for us to basically get things underway with the summon side of things. I probably will be going all in on this banner because it is, I mean, it is probably one of my favorite Ryus, to be honest, in the entire story. I kind of have to get her. If it needs must be, I will get her. So let's see what we get from our first multi that we do here. Fingers crossed we get something good. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, but the last 2 weeks have been really lucky for me with Hegni and Alfred. I don't see it happening again. I just don't see it happening again. But let's see. I should have also seen who else is featured. Let's have a look and see. Okay. It seems like we're probably going to get a scene card here. Oh, it's Hermes, man. Frick's sakes. Yeah, it's Hermes. Is he rate up? Let me see if he's rate up. Let's see if he's rate up. I think he might be rate up. No, he's not rate up. Taki Mikazuchi and Hephaestus are rate up. And Cassandra is rate up. Okay, bit of an oddball choice, I must admit, but hey-oh. I'll do one more multi. We'll do 2 multis in this video, and then I'll do a separate video going over my multis. And we'll see how it all pans out. Brown Minotaur doesn't seem like it's going to be anything too crazy here. It doesn't seem like it's going to be anything too crazy here. But yeah, like I said, I think all my luck has pretty much gone, basically, for you know, for the last 2 weeks with Hegni and Alfred. It is what it is, though. That's just how my luck goes. It all goes when I don't need it, and then when I do need it, it's not there anymore. But it is what it is. Yeah, but let me know what you guys got. Did you guys get anything good? Let me know in the comment section down below. Hopefully you guys got some good luck, and if you did, let me know, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully it'll be a summons video. We'll do like probably 8 or so multis in the next video, and then maybe the rest on stream. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the live stream, the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Bye bye.